This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So Texas Tech's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
Yeah, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And, Kirk, we've seen some high-profile freshman running backs come out and make an instant impact. This guy has that kind of ability. See what kind of a start he can get off to.
Well, it's just rare to see a guy who's built like this, and he's a true freshman. My gosh, we cannot wait to see him get started here today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick catch over the middle. Finds room at the 30. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hill. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And on first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Can he make it to the marker? That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Trying the old counter play here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. And we're going to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here's the second down play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lawrence. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got the first and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Dogs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, the offensive coordinator must have seen previous plays. This defense is overflowing to one side, so he catches them by going with a reverse, going back the other way. Everybody out of position, and a nice score for this touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This is the 6th play on the drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth-down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's wide open. Look out. They can't stop him. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
A sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. We get the second half started with the running play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass not complete.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
He decides to keep it here. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Look out, room to run here. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds his target. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. That run sets up a critical third down play. Play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Torres. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That's how you finish a play. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll use the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, it's Lawrence. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Running back has it on the screen now. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, hand it off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Receivers are bunched together. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Wide open downfield. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Georgia now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get guys into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. Licky moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football? Maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving. And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now they run the draw play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense still has 2 timeouts remaining here. Let's see if they decide to use them. And the offense will just take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution.